Good evening. The prospect of a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war still hangs in the balance tonight. Pressure is mounting to halt the fighting, but the path to that agreement coming to another roadblock as more accounts emerge of the toll this conflict has taken recently and when it began back in October. CTV's Tony Grace reports.
The horrors of war laid bare in Gaza. Funerals today for some of the more than 30 people reported dead this weekend after Israeli airstrikes in Rafah. My son is still under the rubble, says this man, who also said 3 of his relatives, including 2 children, were killed. Also in Gaza, the Israeli military sharing video of what it said was a strike on a terrorist target in Khan Yunis.
I think the airstrikes will continue right up until the moment where both sides agree to the ceasefire terms, but it will only just accelerate and accentuate the need for the ceasefire.
Ceasefire talks resumed in Egypt today, but Israel didn't send a delegation. Israeli media reporting the government wants to know which hostages are alive and how many Palestinian prisoners Hamas is seeking in exchange. International pressure is building to end the fighting and get more badly needed aid in to civilians. From the U.S. Vice President today,
there must be an immediate ceasefire. For at least the next 6 weeks.
Another tragic link to the conflict will be in focus this week. A UN envoy's findings on sexual violence in the October 7th Hamas attack in Israel.
We need the most credible, internationally recognized body to say the truth, to reveal what actually happened.
Professor Ruth Halperin-Kadari played a key role in getting envoy Pramila Patten to visit Israel in January for a closer look at witness accounts and police reports. Today, she urged this group in Toronto to pressure advocates and world leaders for accountability.
Hamas committed crimes against humanity, including in the form of using sexual violence as a tool of war.
The UN envoy's initial findings are expected to be made public this week, with a full report to the UN Secretary General by the end of the month. Heather.
Tony, thank you.